this and every Tuesday at 7 to 8:30 p.m. as we discuss various interesting topics and take a look at the current happenings on our island and in our region. Just before you go to your bed, let's touch on the points with your host, Connie JE, right here on Flashpoint Radio. Yes. Welcome back to another sensational episode of Just Before You Go Your Bed. You know, I'm your girl, Connie JE, and tonight I have two friends who will be joining me. It's going to be great. They just checking in, and we're going to chat a little bit. And maybe in our conversation, you will get the ideas. You'll get answer to your questions. Maybe even the anxiety that you have may pass after my conversations with my two friends that will be joining me today. So, how will you do? Oh, everything I go. Yeah? How have your day been? I know for those of you who may feel too bad that you're stressed out, because I know the person who can give you that internal massage in the brain. It's my big friend, of course, the Holy Spirit. And it's so good that we can have obstacles. I always say that. Have obstacles. And I'm saying that you might say to yourself, Connie JE does not have obstacles like them nice. It's not that they're nice. They're very challenging, stressing you out sometimes. But what I've learned over the years is that it has been so good to have them because it has given me a praise report. I have learned that I was never left alone and that God has always, did I say always? Always been there to assist. So challenges may be sent and set up by the enemy to set you back. But God used them as an amazing comeback. And so we are so glad that we know that during the trials, we know we're never left alone. God is indeed good. So I'm hoping that if you're having challenges, facing some challenges, going through some storms, here the greatest thing is, even if you're on the boat, going through the storm, the fact that God is in the boat with you, you're good. The boat does not sink. You might have the toppling, water may bat over and everything, but your boat will not sink. You know why? Even the elements, even nature, respects the Creator so much that they're not going to really upset him. You understand? So you're good. Because being in the storm is actually being in the eye of the storm when you're with Christ. So you're actually in the calmest place while the tumult goes on around you. I want you to remember that. Yes? And so I want to say to all our VIP members, all my listeners that are in British Virgin Islands, those of you who are in Jamaica, those of you who are in Cayman Bragg and Little Cayman, right here on Grand Cayman, those in US of A, in England, and I know England, we up in that, but I have family and peeps who tune in nonetheless, they keep up, right? All my friends in Africa and Nicaragua, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate you spending your time with me. And, I want to remind all of you, if you're celebrating a birthday, Flashpoint Media sends you all our love. If you have a pending birthday that is coming up, please just go online, send us your email address, and we'll add you to the birthday club. Yes, indeed. Because guess what? When it's your actual birthday, we feature all your favorite songs on the breakfast hour. So it's all about you on your birthday in the morning with Mikey G at the breakfast hour. So it's going to be great. And of course, not only that, if you want to have a party, if you want us to come and be your music, if you want us to come and take over your party, you get a 20% discount. All because we love you here at Flashpoint. You know what I mean? We're looking out for you. So drop a line. And for those of you who have not yet done it, please, please, please go ahead, like, subscribe, and share. Listen, one of the biggest things is sharing for me. And why? Because you would have helped us extend the arm and the message of God to everyone across the world. Each one reach one. And then the message of God would have been extended to each person that we all together can get ready for his soon return. All right? Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to talk about challenges, in schooling, studying abroad or studying at home. What are the challenges? What are the benefits? What is the plus? When we come back, Ruben Moore and Josh Gardner will join me as we talk a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Just before you go to your bed, we'll return after this break.
Do you have a talent for singing, playing an instrument, spoken word, or dance? Then this is your moment. Cayman's Got Talent Season 1 is here. And for our first season, we're putting the spotlight on gospel. Selected participants will be featured at the Point of Praise Gospel Extravaganza on October 25, 2025. But hurry, the final date for registration is September 30. To register, email us at info@flashpointmedia.ky or WhatsApp 345-321-6969. That's 345-321-6969. Don't miss this opportunity to showcase your talent and be part of something special. K-Man got talent.
Yes, yes, welcome back to another episode of Just Before You Go to Your Bed. I'm so, so, so glad that you have decided to spend this time with me. So, to all our followers on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, YouTube, and all of our listeners, even on the Zeno app that's listening via our radio link. Good night, love and more love. In studios with me tonight is my friend Ruben Moore, and I was told I must address him properly. Handsome Ruben Moore is in studios with me, and online is sweet, sweet Josh Gardner. So, say hello, Josh. Yeah, yeah. That's my friend John. And Ruben, say hi.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, so tonight we're talking about, the challenges of education and studying away from home. What are the struggles, the psychological effect, if any. So I'm just chit-chatting, chit-chatting with my friend and Josh and just see what's popping. So, guys, you're two handsome, sweet, sweet students, right? So
Yes,
tell us,
ma'am.
do you study here at home or you are studying abroad?
We're
Mm.
currently studying abroad at Buckinghamshire University, which is in England. It's
Mm.
like on the outskirts of London. Actually, yeah. Every time I tell people about Buckinghamshire, like they never know where it
I
is.
know.
Yeah, so I just say the outskirts
Yeah,
of
man,
London.
they're clueless, always clueless,
Yeah,
can
yeah,
never
but
find it.
yeah, but we're currently studying overseas. Yeah.
Okay. So, are you and Josh studying? Are you on the same major?
No,
No,
we're
mom, no,
on two
mom.
different
I doing computer
majors.
science and the Ben's doing finance and accounting.
Yeah, I'm doing finance and accounting.
Finance
Yeah.
and computer science.
Yeah.
Yes, mom.
Amazing, amazing. So, let me ask, what was the reason, or when did the desire to say, I want to go to school away from home? When did
First of
that
all,
come
since
about?
I love telling people this story, man. It's so like crazy, man. I love telling people the story. So or Benz, Benz, you can go. You can tell her. You tell her.
Yeah,
Benz, tell the
so
stories better.
I would say first off, we have a couple of friends that do track,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like a year older than us, and they went off before us. So like I would say my friends set the example for us,
Mm-hmm.
basically set the tone for us to follow behind them,
Mm-hmm.
and that wasn't really the main push, but it was more so to like bring better opportunities to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So what we did the year before we were in
Exactly.
UCCI, me and Josh,
Mm-hmm.
no one knew of our decision to go to school. Me and applied through the UCAS portal, which is for the UK
Okay.
schools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we applied through the UCAS portal the December. So we
Mm.
started well, I started UCCI. He was already there. We applied in December. Got our confirmation letter after January, and
Mm.
then got our confirmation letter from scholarship after January as well. Yeah,
Wow.
so it was like a hush process, but in the end, like we
Yeah.
just left island. Everybody was like, "Where's
What?
Josh?" Yeah,
Fair
I
enough. Yes,
know.
yeah,
mom.
It
yeah. So
reminds
Where's
me
Josh?
of
Cause
when
that
you
same year, Miss
in
Connie.
secret,
yeah,
That
you
yeah,
same
or
year.
you openly.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Go
yes,
ahead,
mom.
Josh.
That same year, Miss Constance, we were doing so much, man. Cause that year we turned, when was it 18, Benz?
Yeah,
We turned
turn
18
eight.
that year, 2023.
Yeah, yeah. We
Yeah.
turned
So then
18
we
that
was
year.
like,
Yeah,
we was always going beach, jet skis. We were all over the place, like, and
yeah,
people didn't know how they had no clue that we was like applying for scholarships and trying to get out of Cayman.
yeah.
So it was like really good, you know.
I would say a lot of people thought that like we
Definitely.
would waste our time because they would see us like out
Yeah,
active,
true.
not really like out, but like just always doing something like. So, for example, like we do jet skis. We love to go
Right.
on jet skis. So
Okay.
Yeah.
there's no way that guy on the
Yes,
jet
mom.
ski is
You're
doing
gonna
well in
go
school.
college,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
There's no way.
You're gonna
Yeah,
see them around.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They're staying here, you
Just
know.
stay. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yes, mom.
yeah, but that what we did, we kept it in
Woke
secret.
the
Yeah,
woke
Yeah.
the idea.
yeah. And
Yeah.
honestly, when we left
Yes,
and
mom.
like we made it public, I felt like there was jaws drop, even though
Yeah.
I never seen it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Absolutely. I
yeah.
would think
So
that. So,
Cause the not gonna
so
lie, Miss
you're
Constance.
excited. You're
yeah,
excited about going away now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, mom.
Everything come
Yes,
through.
mom.
You're excited
Mm-hmm.
about going away. So, Josh, tell me, how did your parents react when you
Oh,
told them that,
I would
Mom,
say
Dad, this is I would love to do this, and then now everything come true. Mommy and Daddy have to
yes,
go
mom.
buy a plane ticket, blah blah
Yes,
blah.
mom.
What was their behavior, their reaction? What happened?
Okay, so the day I got the scholarship was on my birthday actually. So when I called my mom and I called my mom and dad and I told them, they were so shocked, they were surprised. My mom screaming, and mind you, she's in the workplace too. You know, she's doing the most. Like it was so crazy. And then I think after that I told my sister, and then she was like, yeah, so we got to start doing plane tickets, getting housing, paying for tuition and stuff like that. At the airport, I'd say my mom is kind of different than other parents because my mom had a child that already went away for school. So for me, like it wasn't really much for her because she already went through that whole thing, you know. So I would say um they were ecstatic. They couldn't believe it, you know.
They just want to get rid of you. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, this is
yes,
not
mom. Yes, mom.
for you.
Yeah, yes, mom.
What was their behavior when your sister was going
Oh, they
away?
were sad. My mom cried for weeks. Weeks she was
For
bawling. Miss
weeks.
Constance.
For
Weeks
you,
she
she
was
was
bawling.
ecstatic.
Yes, mom. For me, she jumped into the
You're
ring.
messaging Josh. I don't
Yes,
know.
mom.
So she cried when your sister was going
Yes,
away, but
mom.
I think maybe now then probably getting that experience with your sister,
Yeah,
that
yes, mom.
fear and anxiety probably
You
ended for
know.
her.
Yeah.
So she was like, okay, it's cool. Josh
Yeah,
can
it's
go.
fine. You know.
Yeah,
Yes, mom.
yeah, yeah. So Ruben, how about you? What was your
I
mom, your dad's experience?
ever since I left home, the light bill went down, water bill went down, groceries were in the house for a whole month. So I think it
Yo,
was an
man, yeah.
investment for
For
my
your
Yeah,
mother.
mom.
true,
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
yeah. She started doing a lot better, a
Not
a
better
lot.
since you
Yeah.
left. So she's
She's
like,
like,
oh,
yeah, yeah.
oh, Ruben, we love
I
you.
think I was the problem. Yeah,
Yeah,
She's like,
true.
hey, go.
yeah.
It's gonna get at home. You're gonna get educated. Right?
Yeah.
Right? So
Yes,
she didn't
mom.
cry
No, well, she was very sad. I could
on
see
the
that, but
day.
I could see that it was more so her being proud
Mm-hmm.
than sad because I would say I'm the first, well, male in my family, like the close relatives, to
Mm-hmm.
actually like
Go
leave
to
island, yeah, and
university.
go to university and like
Amazing.
obtain that experience. Because all the girls are scholars in
Yeah.
my family, like all the
Mm.
girls are scholars, but I would say I'm the first one.
Guys were shy.
Yeah,
You're no tearing
yeah,
down that wall.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
so amazing. So you're not only handsome, you're not only sweet, you don't have pretty locks, only have pretty locks, but you're into finance,
In
you're gonna be
accounts,
great.
yeah.
And you are into IT,
Mhm.
you're gonna be amazing.
Yes,
So
mom.
are you thinking when you're done there, because what I've realized, a lot of persons, they go away
Mhm.
to school, but then when they've done their 4 years or
Mhm.
so, they don't want to come back home. It's like,
Mm.
is that what you're thinking? Are you coming home to invest in home? Are you gonna take maybe a year, 2 years to work when you've done schooling where you are
In the
schooling?
UK. So I would say for situations like that, I saw a pattern in what I would say is the degree choices for
Mm.
Yeah.
persons to stay over there. For example, like I know a guy that studied engineering
Mm.
and he really wanted to work on skyscrapers,
Yeah, we
Mm.
would
but
have that.
we don't
Yeah,
have
Came on having
skyscrapers.
skyscrapers,
He
exactly.
yeah.
stayed in England for that experience. For
Mm.
example, I know someone else that is doing fashion designing.
Ah,
Yeah, and
mm.
there's more opportunities over there.
You
So
can hear. Oh, we're
in
buddies.
terms,
Yeah.
yes, in terms of like degree choice, I feel like that determines if you stay or
Right,
not.
you're gonna come back.
Yeah, and also
Yeah,
where came
exactly.
on him.
I feel
So
so too.
that. So for example, I'm studying finance and accounts. Josh is studying computer science.
Mm.
It's so easy for us to come back here and level up
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
in
Get a
these
job. Yeah,
organizations that offer
true.
these positions
Makes
for us.
sense.
Yes, because
Makes
that's why
Yes,
they
mom.
influence us. Well, they sponsor us to go away because they want us to come back and
to the
work.
work.
Yes,
In work,
and
yeah.
implement our community, help our community. I should
Of
say. Yeah.
course, of course. Is the idea of teaching or mentoring younger boys and girls on your agenda?
I would say yes because I have a lot of people that like reach out to me, or like I
Yeah,
would see
asking about
somebody
the process.
in public and they'd be like, "Yeah, Ruben, you still in Came on?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they would be like, I'd even have friends that didn't care about school from high school and sat down with me and asked me like, "How did I get through with this process?"
Right.
Like
Mm-hmm.
showing that they have interest in seeing that made me feel like I'm doing something,
Right.
Yeah,
right?
You're
Yeah,
setting
so
exactly.
that
Something
yeah,
right.
example.
Yes,
so
mom.
I do have interest in like influencing people who look towards others for like their next move
Assistance.
or
Yeah.
like
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I
For the
do, yeah,
influence.
influence, yeah,
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 yeah.
yes, mom.
What
yeah.
about
Influence.
you,
Yeah, that's it.
Josh?
Pardon me, Miss Constance?
I was saying, what about you?
Oh, I would say that. Hmm, let's see, Vince.
Because I mean, being studying computer science,
Mm.
Yes,
there's
mom.
so many young men and women who are, because even for instance, my son, he's 13, right?
Mhm.
Yes, mom.
And even when he was younger, if I wanted something to do to the phone, I would
Yeah,
bring
yeah,
Yeah,
he
yes, mom.
knows everything about the phone, and I'm like, okay. And then I want
Yes,
to do
mom.
something, I want to drag something, or I need to download something, or send something from the phone to the
Yes, mom.
laptop, and I'm like, I don't know what to do from the laptop to the phone. the children
Yeah.
they do it already.
Very
They do
Yes,
it
technical.
already,
mom.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. So I know I have to think of a password. And
Yeah.
then I go block him out of my business.
Yeah.
You know? So even though the younger generation they are so tech savvy
Yes, mom.
Yeah.
Very.
already.
Yes, mom.
So for me, Josh, my thing is what are you thinking for the future? Like when you're done or when you're on breaks and so forth. Do you link up with any organization to impart any of that, everything that you've learned
Yes.
computer science
Yes, mom. Of
wise?
course, I've emailed a couple. Funny story is when I came back to came out from UK.
Mm-hmm.
I applied to Cayman National, but that was the only place I applied to this summer. Cause I've been working there for the past 2 years. So I was like, okay, cool. They must take me back because I've been there for 2 years. Applied. When I came back, I think June 12th is the day that they told me say they won't be accepting my application. Miss Constance, I sent out 12 emails to 12 different companies, and SEMA was the only place that got back to me. Only place that
Ah,
got back to me. Yes, ma'am. So I would
okay.
say like IT is such a broad thing, like there's so much into IT, programming, networking, cybersecurity. There's a lot of stuff that compiles into IT. And it's been a passion from mine since I was like a child. I used to mash up my computers and play with them, like figure out the different parts of the computers. Like it always intrigued me since I was young. And what can I say? Mm. Studying IT, I would say it's it's tricky because as you said, like technology is so tech savvy and
Right. It's
like
always
everybody
changing.
knows it, like it's really
Right.
like advancing at a fast pace, especially the way AI is coming in now. So I
Right.
would say this to any students who want to study IT, it's a very tactic course. You have to be on your toes all the time because like IT is constantly moving. There's no stopping points. And
Right.
the thing
Right.
too,
Right.
another reason why I chose IT because at the end of the day, everybody's going automative. So like everything is no more pen and paper. It's all computer
Right.
systems and stuff
Right.
like that.
Right.
And somebody's gonna need
Yeah,
that.
we're going out. We're getting outdated. People like
Yeah,
us are
yes,
using pen
mom.
and paper. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, mom.
Yeah, but it's true. Everything is
Yeah.
changing. It's,
Yes, mom.
Yeah.
no, everything is AI, right?
Yep.
Yes, mom.
I remember a couple years back when you had to when you clap and your lights come
Turn
on,
on.
Yes, mom.
right? I was like, oh, first you were like,
Yes,
wow,
mom.
Yeah.
and it was so exciting. Everybody was everything clap and you turn off, and you clap and you turn. And now you have voice recognition
Yes, mom.
appliances. So your
Mm-hmm.
stove can turn on, and then now
Yes,
you
mom.
have the smart home. So
Yeah.
I can be away, I can lock my
The
door,
house,
make
yeah,
ya
door.
Yeah.
turn down the temperature, turn up the
Mm-hmm.
temperature.
Everything.
I
Yes,
can do
mom.
things to my house.
House.
So we need y'all,
Yeah.
Yes, mom. People.
computer
Yes, mom.
people,
Exactly.
right? And
Yes,
then we need Ruben because we need someone to monitor the money
yes.
and find ways we can get
Yes,
money to
mom.
pay the
Yeah.
computer.
Yeah.
So you
Yes,
two
mom.
have boxed us in, so now we can function. And that's great because
Yes,
you all have put yourselves in a position where you will be constantly needed,
Yes, mom.
right? But we
mm-hmm.
have to go watch people like Joshua because they might go build one computer now to take over the finances.
More
What
than
you say?
likely. Yeah, but give me like 10 years, please.
No, my best. I
Yeah.
got you, man. I got you, man. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. You good. You good. You good.
And you get a
Yes,
house
mom.
first, yeah.
So slow down the process. Tell your people them, Josh, slow down the
Yes,
process.
mom.
So that is. And I still want to use a little pen and paper. Still.
Yeah,
It's
man.
that's fine. That's fine.
But it is so exciting though because and it's so encouraging. So
Yes,
you can
mom.
see young men going away to
Right.
school or even being here and going to school, educating themselves, getting the know-how
Mm-hmm.
of the world to impact Cayman
Mm-hmm.
in such a positive way. It is encouraging for me. I want to ask, when you said, okay, all the excitement and all the tears at the airport,
Mm-hmm.
and you had to tear your mother and father off of you, Josh, have to tear your mother off of him, you have to tear your mother off of him. And you get on that plane, you're excited, you land in the UK,
Yeah.
you go to the outskirts of London, and here you see the school and the
Yeah.
housing. Ah, you took that all in.
Yeah.
You're excited for
Yeah.
how long?
Um,
It was like up until I remember this distinctively, like up until November,
yeah, no,
We
yeah,
yeah,
man,
went
you're right.
to
Yeah, you're right.
September,
September, like
and
late
you were
September.
late September.
Yes, the whole of October,
Just excitement.
Excitement.
sunshines, rainbows.
Yeah.
November,
Yeah.
Miss Constance, I
November, it was
cried.
like this vacation was taking
Trust
too
me.
long to end.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I really wanted to go back home by November. I was
Ah,
very, very
you
homesick.
got homesick by
Yeah.
Like
November.
really,
How
really
about
bad,
you,
Miss
Josh?
Constance. Nah, same
Huh?
really bad. Like there was some nights I slept in Ben's room because I couldn't see the
Yeah.
sunlight. Yeah, like
So it
bad.
was the
Yes.
same thing for you. You all were high the whole October, but November creeping and it's like you
Yes,
just
ma'am.
drop off at the mountainside
Yes,
like
ma'am. Like
I
down,
wanna
downhill.
go home
Yes, ma'am. I
Exactly
want to
now.
that.
go. I got
Exactly
really,
that.
really homesick. Yes, ma'am. It was
It
really
was
bad.
bad.
Yeah.
It was
Yes,
bad. I
ma'am.
remember there was this one night where we were just laying flat on the ground, just looking at
Yeah.
the sky
Yes, ma'am.
On the couch or in the
in
room.
the room,
In the
on the
room
ground, just talking,
just
just
Laying
looking at the
down,
sky.
talking, Miss
Like,
Constance. Yes,
you
ma'am.
just want to teleport
yeah, I'm
yourself,
putting
eh?
my mind space like on 7 Mile Beach, you
Yeah,
know?
right now. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Home
So,
is where the heart is,
yeah.
right?
Miss Constance,
So
all I
how
could
did
think
you
about was famous.
manage? Huh?
All I could think about was famous. That was always
Famous.
that was on my
That's all
mind.
you think
Famous.
about what's
Thinking
famous.
about yes, famous. Wow.
Listen, I'm telling everybody at famous owners and things, we are one of your highest, best supporters. So this is not no free advertising. You have to pay us back,
Mm,
right? And you leave for school when?
the 22nd
The
of this month.
22nd
Of
of
this
this
month.
month.
Yeah.
So, famous, you're gonna have to provide us lunch for like 2 days.
Yeah. No,
Yes,
two
ma'am.
weeks. 2 weeks. Up until the
They might
22nd.
not do it. I not funny that.
You're right.
That's true.
But we could
Nah,
do
two
2
should
days.
be
Yeah,
nice.
2 days.
Like 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days.
One have to be a Friday.
Yeah.
When they do the fried
Yes,
fish
ma'am.
Fish
and
and
honey and
everything,
the
yeah.
manish water.
Yeah.
So we
Everything
are
nice,
sending
man.
us, I'm asking all my peeps on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, send the message out to famous restaurant Grand Cayman and let them know that Ruben Moore, Josh Gardner, Connie JE, just before you got your bed, are them big supporters.
Yeah.
And my
Mhm.
friends that be going away to school on the ending of this month. So they need for cause we are big them up, they might big up we back
Yes,
with two
ma'am.
lunch, one in the week and one in the Friday, right?
Yes,
So we
ma'am.
want manish water, we want what?
Escovitch.
Escovitch.
Each
Yeah. You have to
upstairs.
get
Escovitch,
Escovitch.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, Josh? You have to talk little
Upstairs.
louder, Josh, make them hear you.
Oxtail. Give me one large
Oh,
oxtail.
oh yeah, yeah. So Joshua and the oxtail, me and Ruben, we
Or
are
the
the
Escovitch.
Scottish and the
Yeah.
Manish one. You
Yes,
see me?
ma'am.
Yeah.
And I put Dash on the Bammy.
Mommy.
You don't want the Bammy, Josh?
Yeah, give me the bomb. Give me the bomb.
Give the Bammy. All right. So that's the message out to famous restaurants.
Yeah.
So big up on yourself. Yes. So now that you're going away,
Mhm.
are there any? No, first let me ask you. Won't you cook when you are in your own private housing, right?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Do you share?
No, we share. We actually share kitchens.
Oh, you share
So
kitchen.
we're the dormitories. You have your own en suite.
Mhm.
We rent out en suites. Well, we
Okay.
get a lease for an en suite. So
Mhm.
basically, you have your own room,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have your own wet room. It's not a bathroom.
It's a wet
It's
room.
a wet room. Yeah.
Why?
Basically, like it's small to the point where
Mhm.
it's not considered a bathroom.
Because it's so small.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah,
small.
yes,
So even when you shower, like the floor is soaking.
Soaking wet. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and then your sink is there, and then your toilet is there. Yeah. So
Okay.
it's a wet room.
A wet room.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then we actually do share kitchen. So it's we share kitchens with a flat. So we have like I would say, including me, 6 flatmates.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
6 flatmates. So yeah, that's
So
how.
Josh, you're in the same
Flat
housing.
is-
You're in
Yeah,
the
yes,
same
ma'am.
flat.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So I mean, it's not all Caymanian.
No.
No,
You
no,
have
no, no.
Jamaica. You have Jamaican there.
No,
No Jamaican in
no.
You
black
have
name?
okay, Miss Constance. You have Jamaican nationality, but no born Jamaicans.
Not born
Yeah,
Jamaican.
yeah,
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
so
ma'am.
affiliation,
Yeah,
yeah.
right?
yes, ma'am.
So, how do you make Cayman stand out in the UK?
I would say the noise.
The noise, Miss Constance. The
Caymanian
Up
noise.
on
making
up
Yes, ma'am.
until 2 a.m. in the night, we're getting messages in the group chat. Can you
Turn
please
down the
be
music.
quiet? Turn down the music.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
The noise. I would also say like personally wise, because a lot
Yeah.
of people I realize in other parts of the world everybody's to themselves,
Mhm.
but in Cayman we're like very extroverted. We're very
Mhm.
like energetic, you
True.
Yeah,
know.
right,
So
right, right, right.
like a lot of people would look at us and be like, "Why are these guys bouncing
So
off the
happy.
the
Yeah, like
walls? You know, what
Yeah,
are they eating
they
I know,
always
in the
have
right?
morning?"
energy. Yeah.
Full
Yeah,
of
yeah,
energy,
Full of
right?
yeah.
energy.
And
Yes, ma'am.
also, I would say our accents catches a lot of attention as
Of
well.
course, of
Yeah,
course, of
Yes,
course.
and
ma'am.
I would never ever go somewhere and change my accent.
Never,
It
Miss
would
Constance. I
No,
only
promise you,
have
I'll
to be
never ever change my accent. I
yeah.
promise. Never.
So
no.
Never.
It's a conversation piece I've
Yes,
learned, you
ma'am.
know?
yeah,
People will hear you and be like, where are you from?
yeah,
Yeah,
You
you know.
know? And
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
already you start. And when you
mhm,
start to tell them,
yeah,
and what I used to entice them, I just says, if you have been anywhere, that's great. But
Yes,
have you
ma'am.
ever been to a place where the water is actually emerald green? That
mm,
you can see your reflection in the water? Have you ever
yeah,
walked on crystal clear white sand? If you haven't, then you've
You
not
know you're
lived
missing out. Yeah.
until you've been
so
here.
she might have to market my business with me
I
Right.
after
promise
that.
you guys, that was X-Best. That was
And
perfect. That
there,
was
I mean, I
perfect.
write that on paper, and I can write that on pen and paper. But on the computer,
Amazing.
medicine. So persons are drawn to you by your authenticity of the
Yes.
Cayman Islands.
Mhm.
You are ambassadors and
Mhm.
everything. But they normally say that depression.
Mhm.
There's a high level of depression in the UK because
Yeah.
you have times when there is no sun or
Yeah.
sun shines quite
Yes, ma'am.
little,
Yeah.
and you have mostly darkness and it's cold
Yeah.
and so forth. Then how do you counteract that? Is it that you're already Caymanian personality helps
Mhm.
you to combat that kind of environment, or do you have to meticulously, put forth
Yes, ma'am.
a vibe to
Um,
counteract that? What do you
I
do?
would say that us being from Cayman
Mm-hmm.
and moving into the darkness
Mm-hmm.
gives us a disadvantage. So
Advantage.
it would
Yes. Yes,
affect
ma'am.
us worse than it would affect the people in
People in
England
Living
because
right,
there.
that's
Yes,
right.
all
ma'am.
they know.
No, right,
You
Yes,
know,
right,
ma'am.
but
right,
if
right.
I seen sunlight for the whole of my life and then now I seen
Darkness,
darkness,
Darkness
yeah.
on.
it'll
It's so
put
bad.
me in a place where I don't want to go, you know.
Sad, Miss
So
So
how
Constance.
did you cope with this new environment?
I
Oh,
would
Miss
say
Constance.
the
Oh, okay. No, Benjamin,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead, man.
okay, all
Came
right.
on.
So I would say Josh being there
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
made
best
such a
man.
Made a
You
lot,
took
difference.
the
yeah,
words
yeah.
out my mouth, bro. You took the words out
Such
my
a
mouth,
difference. So
man.
I would say
Yeah.
going to school with a friend
Yeah.
made
Made it
So
such a
so much
difference.
better, Miss Constance. Ten
Such
times
a
as better.
difference.
I
10
would
times
think
better.
so too.
Mm,
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
look here, even if you didn't know Josh from Cayman
yeah,
and you went there and met Josh
yeah,
and he's
Yeah.
from Cayman,
yeah,
Yes, ma'am. Have to
automatically
yeah.
became
We
connect.
have
friends.
to. Yeah,
Have to
Because
connect.
now
Yes,
we
ma'am.
have something in common, right?
yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And then so you had days you say that you two were just lying on the floor, transporting Silverman Beach. Oh my gosh. So now that you've done a year already,
Yes,
Two,
ma'am.
2 years
actually. Yeah, yeah.
2
already.
years,
So
ma'am.
you have 2 years left.
Mhm.
Now you've now become experts
Yeah,
then to
yeah.
your environment.
I'll adjust
So
it.
when you're home and the plans on getting ready to go back, what on a pack?
Mm.
What on a carry?
So, Bobby.
Noodle soup. Noodle soup.
Noodle soup,
Maggi noodle soup. I make sure to bring that. My
Maggie
Lasco.
noodle soup,
Yes, ma'am. Lasco. Lasco is a must, Miss Constance.
Lasco.
Lasco is a must.
Hold on, stick
Um.
a pin. Stick
Yes,
a
ma'am.
pin. Stick a pin. My friend Elder Riley,
Mhm.
he is the main distributor here for Lasco.
Oh wow.
in the Cayman Islands. So his name is Elder Rowan Riley. I'm giving you this moment to talk to him. Go ahead, Josh. Go ahead, Ruben.
Hello, Mr. Riley. Just coming to you today from the bottom of my heart. I love your I love Lasco. Please, if you can help me out, I beg of you, please.
A shipment,
A
please.
shipment, a shipment
Please.
full, a shipment full of Lasco. I beg. That would be a blessing.
Say that
Please,
shipment,
Mr. Riley.
please. Oh
Please,
my
I'm
gosh.
begging. Please.
That was a good begging. So,
Yes,
Elder
ma'am.
Riley, if you're tuned in, Josh and Ruben, they're going back to England. You know, they cook for themselves. They love Lasco down to
Lasco.
the ground.
Yes.
So, if you can, give them some Lasco to take back to school, they're leaving at the ending of September the 22nd. It will be amazing.
Yes, ma'am.
Amazing, amazing. So you carry Maggie Noble,
Yes, ma'am.
you carry Alaska, and
Yeah.
hopefully Elder Randy can help you. Fingers
Yes, ma'am.
crossed.
If not
Hello.
process, you have go process.
Yeah,
Yeah.
process
True.
Canada, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
But and what else? So you have your Maggie, you have your Alaska.
Corned beef. I always bring corned
Oh,
beef.
so you take corned beef with you?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Corned
And
beef.
that's
And my mom, she packs about, Ben can tell you, Miss Constance, about 100 packs of vitamin C packets.
Yeah.
100 packs.
And you're gonna need it.
That
Yes.
alone saved me like a lot.
A lot of
Definitely
times.
gonna need that.
Yes, ma'am.
Vitamin C.
And your vitamin D.
Yeah.
Don't
Yes,
forget
ma'am.
the vitamin D.
Yes, ma'am.
Because that substitutes really for like sun.
Oh,
Makes
okay.
the body
Yeah,
think
yeah.
you're getting your sunlight with your vitamin D. So that kind of wards away the depression
Oh,
when you're
yes,
going from sun to dark.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Not that the UK is dark, mind you. We're just using that
Yeah,
analogy
yeah.
based on the Cayman Islands
Yeah.
environment.
Yeah.
Yes,
Also.
ma'am.
Right? So you carry your Lasco, you carry your corned beef, hundreds of vitamin C. Ruben, what else? What you carry?
Most importantly, every time before I go up, I bring my seasoning.
Seasonings. Yes,
My
So
ma'am.
tell my audience what kind of seasoning.
I have my adobo,
Yeah, yeah.
my seasoned salt, I bring my garlic, my
Yes.
onion.
Mm.
I bring my
Onion powder or onion
the
itself?
the powder, the powder. Yeah,
powder,
yeah. Because
okay.
they have fresh vegetables in
Yeah, and stuff
fruit
like that.
that they
Yes,
sell out.
Okay, so you're good with that.
Yeah, so so like onion powder.
Mhm.
I actually found out about the Scotch bonnet packets recently, so
Mhm.
that's going with me as
That's
well.
going with
Yeah, and a lot more seasonings, but
you. Yeah.
so far
So
season
far.
all.
Yeah, Miss Constance, it's like a
yeah.
it's like a brotherly thing, you know. Like I buy, Ben's buying, we just share together. Like
Yeah, we
you
share.
want to my Miss Constance,
Yeah.
like
Right,
in a separate, and more so togetherness,
Yeah.
man.
So if I buy enough, I buy the medium size seasonings.
Mhm.
So like how we share dorms and
Mhm.
we're in the same kitchen.
Mhm.
I have my own cabinet, so Josh can just go in there if he want
Okay.
and season his food, and then
Yeah.
put it back in.
Yeah. So as we talk about seasoning, if any of my listeners are, if you're impressed, get these guys some seasoning.
Yeah.
And some Ruben seasoning. Get them some seasoning to take back.
Yes,
But
man.
don't go anywhere because the seasoning is almost, the food ready. Now we have season more. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Remember to like, subscribe, and share it at the same time. All right. Good.
Do you have a talent for singing, playing an instrument, spoken word, or dance? Then this is your moment. Cayman's Got Talent Season 1 is here. And for our first season, we are putting the spotlight on gospel. Selected participants will be featured at the Point of Praise Gospel Extravaganza on October 25, 2025. But hurry, the final date for registration is September 30. To register, email us at info@flashpointmedia.ky or WhatsApp 345-321-6969. That's 345-321-6969. 6969. Don't miss this opportunity to showcase your talent and be part of something special. Cayman's Got Talent.
Need it fast, need it quick? Then let Breezeville Rent a Car blow their amazing affordable deals your way. Cars of all sizes, with weekly, monthly, along with daily rentals of $25 per day. They're reliable, dependable, with friendly staff, free pickup and delivery. You can't get it any better than this. Call us at 936-1177 and allow Breezeville Rent a Car to blow the wind of hassle on its way. Breezeville Rent a Car. It's a breeze of a deal. Conditions apply. Yes, yes. Welcome back to Just Before You Got Your Bed. I'm here with Josh and Ruben, and we're just talking about the challenges of and benefits as well of studying abroad. And they are studying. What's the name of the school again?
Buckinghamshire
Buckinghamshire
University.
University, and that's on the outskirts of London. If you don't know, all right. Just making it clear so that if they're thinking, they know
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
right? I'm sounding like I know.
Yeah.
And we have somebody watching.
Oh
I
wow.
wonder who is that, Josh?
Hi, Alana.
Hi, Alana. Big up yourself, Alana. Right? So she's tuning in. And of course, I know Alana is going to subscribe now.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
She's going to share because, of course, she already liked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we've reached out, we've sent messages in decoy messages to Famous for the 2-day lunch, one being a Friday, right? How we want it?
Fried chicken. Oh,
You
oh,
want
escovy. It was a trick question word. I did the fried chicken and the escovy.
Yeah, man.
That's a good one, right? Because no, Josh, if this was on his exam paper, do you think Ruben would have passed the exam? So we reached out to we decoy, reach out to Famous. Let's see how that works, right? And we have expressed to Elder Riley for the last call.
call, yeah.
We've also so Josh is like, Mr. Riley, please.
Next we need find Grace for the party.
I don't know anybody working but who knows if you share
Yeah.
somebody might know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody
Yes,
who knows somebody who could actually get you some seasonings to carry away, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you, being home for this summer break, have you learned anything new? It doesn't have to be about finance or computer science, anything. Have you learned anything new? Anything popping surprisingly to you? Like you were like, boy, Connie JE, I didn't know that.
Well, I would say like for myself, like
Mhm.
I did a self evaluation that like there's a lot of time wasted because of seeing how others operate around me in
Mhm.
Cayman. Like there's everyone's doing something.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So me being home, I never had my internship
Mhm.
till 2 weeks after
Mhm.
I came back
Mhm.
from school.
Mhm.
When I sat down, I would be like, "Yo, Josh,
What you doing?
you home?"
Yeah,
No,
bro.
man, then on the road getting something done. So yeah, so
You
just
were home.
yeah, but I was home. So
Yeah.
a lot of time wasted, but that progressed over time. So I've kept myself occupied.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is great. What about you, Josh?
For me, Miss Constance, it's the opposite. Cause I was true side. I always be on the road. Like this time, like I being home. Like on the more chill type of vibe. Like I wasn't really on the go like how I used to be. Like, I learned how to like just be home and just you can relax, you know.
But
I
you were
think
always on the go.
always, yes, ma'am.
Energizer bunny.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So I'm gonna put you two on this spot.
Okay.
Josh probably not gonna love you.
Yeah.
But you all did something well, you did something amazing. Josh almost did something.
Yeah, I almost
amazing.
did it. I almost
Yeah. So what was that? Tell my viewers.
What is up, mommy?
did
Hey Josh, he's thinking, what was that? You want to fail the exam again?
No, you see, like I don't take exams this late, so you gotta catch me tomorrow morning,
That great thing that had to do with needles.
Oh yeah.
Josh shivers.
I donated blood this past Friday.
Yeah. How was that experience?
I would say I was very scared actually. I didn't intend to donate blood.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Connie brought it across me the Thursday and I was like, nope, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But then the day of, she persuaded me and basically like explained like the benefits, how it would help others, and then it really made me. She guilt tripped me. It made me think, It really made me think. I was like, I don't want to be selfish, when there's other people out here fighting for their lives, I'm a young, healthy young man. I should be able to, give back. So first she tricked me. She said I must just do the test because first they do a test and see if everything checks out for you to donate the amount. Yeah. So first I did the test. I got the poke and I was like,
not bad.
It's not too bad, And then Miss Connie was like, "You halfway there, So just finish
do it." Same needle, right?
Yeah. So after I got him on a persuading, I just got up, sat in the chair, and did it. Yeah, but I'm happy for the decision because now there's someone out there benefiting from my decision. So yeah.
Because just one person donating blood can save up to 3 lives.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. You're already a superhero, and superheroes don't have to wear capes.
Yeah, most definitely.
And I'm hoping while we're talking, Josh, I feel bad now.
No, I get bad, mom. The thing is too, Miss Constance, like the needles and the blood, it just like I just couldn't get my. It was a mental thing, my Miss Constance. I promise you.
It's a psychological.
Physically, I was willing to do it, but in my head, it's like, I couldn't. But Miss Constance, I promise you, before the year done, I'm gonna donate some blood. I promise.
Before the year is over.
Yes,
amazing.
Yes,
amazing. So gear up. So when you come back for December and you eat up some Christmas cake, you donate. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Donate.
Blood sweet.
Blood sweet. You be rich. Yeah, absolutely, right?
Yes,
so
ma'am.
have you guys been always health conscious prior to school? Are you health conscious now? What's your diet like? Because I know you take things with you, but does your diet kind of change significantly when you're there versus at home?
Oh yes, ma'am, most definitely. In my opinion, most definitely, because my mom cooks breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like she cooks all the time. So like me going from that to having to do it myself now, it was a hassle. Like it was
just noodles.
Yes, ma'am. Noodles, egg and bread. Like the regular. Yes, ma'am. So like I'd say like that was really like it took some time to adjust because like buying food every day, your money going down and down and down. Like I had to learn and just lock in and just learn how to do the cooking for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had to actually learn to cook for yourself.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes,
but what the thing is forced to cook.
The thing is to Miss Constance ask Benz. My mom have the cook hands, and I think I got them too, man. Like my food is good, man. Miss Constance.
You make good pasta.
So you are a chef already there.
Yes, ma'am. Basically, yes, ma'am.
So you weren't really forced to learn how to cook. You knew how to do it, so you came in and did you have to learn?
I would say. So, for example, I already knew how to cook the basic foods.
Yeah.
Like what?
So for example, like my
Fried egg.
yeah, my fried egg, my egg sandwich. Don't laugh, because you know
With or without ketchup?
with ketchup. Yeah, yeah.
Ketchup is
But
a must, but yeah, I
you
agree with
can't
that
laugh
one.
because that's what saved me many times in England.
Yeah,
So it's a serious meal.
it
Serious
is.
It's a
meal.
Trust
Yeah,
serious
me.
yeah,
meal.
yeah, yeah,
Trust me.
Yeah, but I
Sweet
also I
sour
also
meal.
love making sweet and sour chicken on
Ah,
my own. Yeah, and then the pasta as well, and
pasta.
then I fry steak as well. Yeah,
Ooh.
yes, mom.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go and go
But I
there.
would say, like how Josh said, like it was different for him going into the UK. Like
Mm-hmm.
his food standard went down. I would say it was the opposite for me,
Oh.
actually, because
Mm.
I was able to control my own,
Intake.
what would I say, meals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say, because I'd
Mm-hmm.
be able to go to the shop and pick out what I want. But usually it would be my mother that goes to
Yeah,
the shop and pick out,
exactly.
Yeah, so and I eat a lot, and now that I'm
Yeah.
funding my own stomach, I could eat a lot.
Eat what you
With
want.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So
Mm.
So
I
I'm sure
start,
Josh love when you are fry up steak.
yeah,
Well,
Go to England, eh?
I can smell it, man, because it's from the room. I just knock on the door and say, Ben, is that you? And he know I come for a plate or two.
yeah.
That's
So
all.
I would say health wise, like I think it went up.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that most definitely.
being overseas, because now I
Mm.
start drinking my green juices,
Ah, nice.
the shots, the ginger shots,
And ginger
yeah, and
shots,
the
yeah.
gut health shots.
Yes.
Yeah, I see them in the stores, I just pick them up. Yeah,
Good, good,
and then
good.
I get my 3 meals in. I
Yeah.
tried to get my 3 meals in, and then I started going to the gym. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was very skinny, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm now putting on a little bit
Don't
of
worry, I have a
muscle.
friend. I have a friend, Andre, that was slender like you
Yeah,
were.
yeah.
You know, I see no. This man is like
You,
tough and
yeah,
thing,
Yeah, muscular.
and
That's
he's
all.
a personal trainer. Listen,
wow,
yo, I am
yeah,
ripping him.
yeah.
Ah,
Well, Mr.
when
Andre,
I tell
I
only
think I
man,
know. I think I
no, he
know.
can give you only.
I think I know on which Andre you're talking
Yeah,
about.
we know him, man. We
Yeah,
know him.
Andre
Mm-hmm,
Davis.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all.
So, and he used to be, before, he used to be skinny.
mm-hmm.
No, me can't even hold him upper arm with
Arm,
one,
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
them
man, big.
carriers, those
That's
two
man.
finger.
Hopefully that's me next year.
You
Yeah.
see, so, yeah.
Yes, bro, Benz.
Well, well, I come with my muscles already,
Yeah.
but instead of them going up, me go down. So, yeah, me rip, isn't it? Me rip. It's just that I like to twist it up,
Yeah.
turn it
Yes,
You
around.
want to be different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so working that out. So, and you leave at the ending of the month, and any regrets?
Um.
Any regrets of saying, well, then, if I could do it over again, I would choose to stay versus going, or I would
No.
have taken another option. No regrets.
No
I really
regrets.
think that every student should get the opportunity, or to try to get the opportunity to go away and like
Mhm.
experience the outside world, then come back with the knowledge and then just use it here.
What
I
about the
recommend.
parents that find it hard to send their children?
Um.
I would. I would say, as a parent, you shouldn't think it as a personal thing,
Mhm.
but more so you should, because you want the best for your kid,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
You
True.
always want the best for your kid, so you should think of it as an investment,
Yeah.
not just an investment, but like
A way to better your
you're
child's
setting
future.
a foundation for your
Yeah.
child, so that
Literally.
he won't suffer
In
Mhm.
the long run.
he or she,
Mhm.
So that little 3 to 4 years sacrifice of you
Mhm.
feeling, scared will be nothing compared to them,
Mhm.
The rest of the years in life.
Gaining
gaining,
the
yes,
knowledge
yes,
and the
yes.
experience.
Yes,
So you
ma'am.
won't have to worry in the long run.
No,
Yeah, what
yeah.
I'm
Because
saying?
it's better to have that short term
Worry. Yeah.
anxiety than
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
versus a lifetime
Long time.
of
Yes.
just
Yes.
of
No one wants to hear that their child is struggling
Yeah, exactly.
in
True.
this world,
Mhm.
are like finding it hard to move about, but you want your child to be set up in the best position that they can set themselves in. And
Absolutely.
that also comes with parents as well.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Your motivation,
Yeah.
you can't tell
The
your kid,
support.
no, don't go there, no, don't go to that school. No, no, you have to motivate them, and just guide them. Yes.
So your final thoughts, I want. What's your advice, Ruben, to another young Caymanian, maybe thinking, the same way, or they're
Mm.
impressed by yourself and Josh, and thinking, I really would want to do that. I would love to
Mm.
go away to gather that experience,
Mm.
Yeah.
but I'm low on funds. I don't know the process really.
Mhm.
What advice would you give them? What to do, who to see, or
First of all, I would say keep God first.
First thing is
First,
first.
first,
First thing
first
is
and
first.
most important
First and
thing.
most important.
Nothing can move forward without Him, and I've seen that myself.
I've witnessed it.
Witness it, seen that
Mm.
myself.
Mm.
Thought I was going away. Like I've never spoken about it, but I thought I was going away. And I was having issues with my scholarship because my previous school messed up my transcript, basically
Yeah.
stating that I failed the course or whatever, and it dropped my GPA, so I wasn't eligible for the scholarship. And I'm confused because I've never failed a class.
Mhm.
So I contacted the school and there was nothing they could do about it. Later that it was like I would say the month before I was supposed to leave. So I got the confirmation from the school. I'm just waiting on the funds to come through.
Right, right, right.
I said, you know what? Let me go in person. Maybe like the administrator would like hear me out face to face because I'm trying to figure out how did I get an F. I did my exams, I did my midterms, I did all
Essays.
my essay submissions.
Mhm.
Went to the school. She told me there was nothing she could do for me.
Ah.
So I basically gave up.
Mhm.
I basically gave up. Submitted my GPA. Got the email from scholarship basically stating that
Just
I wasn't accepted
yeah.
for the
Yeah, I didn't make
scholarship.
the
So
cut.
now, plan B. What am I going to do next?
Mercy.
I sat down and I was like, you know what? I shouldn't give up this easily, because I know for a fact I did my work in that class. So why should I make
Right,
that?
yeah.
Went back to the school for a second time,
Mm.
and I spoke to the administrator, and she basically said, okay, I see you're
No, just so
persistent,
remain.
on this, so let me
Let me take a
investigate
look.
it.
Yeah.
She emailed my teacher. He basically stated that I didn't submit a midterm, I didn't do my essays. So I said, thank thank you, whoever built Outlook. Thank you, Jesus. Whoever built Outlook.
Josh's friends.
I pulled up my phone and I had history of everything
Everything
that I sent
down.
to the teacher, and they had to remove the F.
Ah.
As they removed it, the lady in scholarship called me and she was like, I'm so happy to see that you got the
Praise
scholarship. Yeah.
God. God is
And
good.
and I would say that could have never happened without God, because I honestly fell to my knees and started praying,
Mhm.
praying, begging for the scholarship when I
Mm.
got to know. So
Mhm.
yeah, there's no way that's not God. There's
Mhm.
no way.
Trust me.
That
There's no way.
definitely God.
Yeah.
So the advice is don't do anything without God.
Make him guide your path.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Make him guide
And
your
be
path.
persistent too.
Yeah,
So
as well.
even if you get a
Yeah.
no, don't just say, okay, they said
Yeah, don't just give up. Try again.
God help those who help themselves.
Yeah.
So yeah.
absolutely.
So,
What's your advice to our friends, Josh?
I would say, as Miss Constant, as you guys just said, keep persistent. Like, if they tell you no, don't take that. There's always a
Mm-hmm.
way. It don't matter what it is. Pray about it. I say, do something that you love. Don't do nothing that you don't like. Don't do it for the money. Do something you really enjoy. Something that you wanna.
Mm.
Something you see yourself doing for the rest of your life. And
What
I
about people like me?
oh
We're very young.
yes, I would
I
say
think
yeah
Me not figure out school.
no, of course, Miss Curtis, of course. Okay, in that situation now, working there's different ways to do it. Like I know they have online class implemented so much more now that or have flexible hours that people that have jobs or people that have kids and stuff like that they
Yeah.
can use those
And
platforms.
we would have job and kids.
yeah.
So we
Yes,
can't just
jump
walk
off
it
on a
out.
flight. Yes,
Well,
yeah.
what I realize is a lot of people say they don't want to work in school because it's
Yeah,
hard.
true.
But
Yes.
in my mind, I say choose your hard.
Yeah,
Exactly.
choose your heart.
You know what I
Absolutely.
mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just choose your hard
Choose
because
your heart.
you want to benefit. You want to be able to like help yourself and others later down the line. You know, so
Absolutely.
just tug it out. No, like I was very skeptical about going into finance and accounting. That's a scary degree,
That's
you know.
good. Yeah.
But I said I'd rather sit down, put my head in the books for the 2-3 years,
Yeah.
and tug it out now and be okay later.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
Absolutely.
same for computer science. Computer
Yeah,
science
it's
is not an easy
ongoing.
degree.
Yeah.
I see in some of his coursework, my brain is baffled.
Done.
Like,
Yeah.
no.
Done.
So,
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining me, gentlemen, on Just Before You Go.
Thank you so much, Miss Gosses, for inviting me. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you, Miss
So
Connie.
much.
Yes, handsome Ruben and sweet Josh. And from myself and from the Flashpoint family, our prayer is that you be more than you expected.
Yes.
That you would have exceeded the expectation. Yeah. And one of the things that I love to remember, one of the promises is that God says, above all else, my thoughts towards you is that you prosper, be in good health. His thoughts towards us always is that we be the best that we can be. And even more than we ever thought, imagine, even where you and Josh's imagination is not saying, okay, this is what I'm expecting my future to be with my degree, this is what I'm planning on giving back. Even that thought you have, God's thought supersedes that. And just like you said, just always put God first, allow Him to direct your path. You will see how amazing you two gentlemen will be. And I can't wait. There are some milestones that I can't wait to experience with both you and Josh.
Yes,
I can't wait to experience your graduation.
Yes.
I can't wait to experience the wedding day, the first child, and that
Yes.
house. And let me tell you something, you know, invite me.
No,
Of course, Miss Constance. I promise I'm gonna invite you. I promise. First invite.
We said it here, and this is live, so this can't take down. And Josh
Yes,
in
ma'am.
computer, you know this again. So
Yes,
here is
ma'am.
the evidence, and we go to court on that.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
these are things I know by God's grace you will accomplish them, and it's gonna be so amazing. You're gonna be great men, great Caymanian men, good examples. May God guide and protect you.
Yes,
I tell you something. God wants all of us to succeed. We were never meant to feel defeated because we already won. God says, you've already won. It means that if you're in a race, you don't have to kill up yourself. You are at the beginning of the race already with the medal. Guys, to win. So if you can just wrap your mind around that, with God, you are already a winner. You don't have to kill off yourself. You just have on your visor. You're just looking straight ahead. You don't have to kill off yourself, right? But how do we do that? How do we get to wrap our minds? We're talking about school and the challenges, and God says, study to show thyself approved. You hear that word? Study. It means a continuous reading, continuous going back over what you thought you've known before or what you learned. It's always going back to the same material. What we would call ring out the info. So God is saying, study to show thyself approved, a workman rightly dividing the word of truth. It also extends to your education as well, secular education. God wants us to learn. God wants us to grow in grace. God wants us to be the head because that's what we are. It says you're the head and not the tail. You're above, you're not beneath. You're the lender, not the borrower. God says, I have made you to be above. I've given you dominion over the earth. God has already made you the star. Why? Because He loves us. The Bible reminds us that for God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth on the Son should live and not die. And that's not just empty words or empty promises, that is truth. So while we occupy this earth, study so yourself approved. Don't be afraid. If you've gotten a no, Jesus says yes. If doors are closed to you, God will open doors that no man can shut, and He will shut doors that no man can open. With God, all things are possible.
Yes, man.
So until next time, same place right here. I just want to let you know, may God bless you. May He go before you. May He be behind you. May He watch over you. May He bless your family. May He be in all things that you do. And remember to give Him the glory. He that started a good work in you is faithful to complete it to the end. Have a good night, everyone, and I'll see you next time.
Join me this and every Tuesday at 7 to 8:30 p.m. as we discuss various interesting topics and take a look at the current happenings on our island and in our region. Just before you go to bed, let's touch on the points with your host, Connie JE, right here